Hi, this is Veer Patel from Patel, Soltis, Carr, Dennison, Bost. I'm an attorney in the state of New Jersey. This video is an update on foreclosure sales in the state of New Jersey. Today is January 13th, 2021, and I wanted to give an update to the community. This is not legal advice. I am an attorney, but I am not your attorney. If you require legal advice, you should seek out counsel for yourself. And that's very important. You're not meant to rely on anything I say. That's not the intention of this video. It's just to be for information purposes only, not for you to actually conduct your business in reliance of what I'm about to say. Now, foreclosure sales in New Jersey were subject to a moratorium, Executive Order 106, which was signed last year when the pandemic first began. What the sheriffs had done at that point was they suspended all their sheriff sales. So regardless of what type of property you had, nothing was going off. But now things have changed. Recently, multiple counties have started holding foreclosure sales for commercial and abandoned properties. Now, what does that mean? That means that if you own a property, let's say it's under an LLC, okay, or an S-Corp, or any other type of entity or corporation, that property, if it's facing a foreclosure sale, that sale can happen right now. They're holding sheriff sales. Another example of this is, let's say that you have a property and no one lives there. It's abandoned. Okay, you don't have any tenants in there. You don't live there. There's overgrown weeds in the front and the upkeep isn't done. That property is also subject to sheriff sale. So people are still going in, they're still bidding, and they're buying it up. So keep that in mind. Now, the moratoriums are also about to run out, right? So if you recall, the CARES Act provided 2 6-month forbearance extensions for federally backed mortgages. And now it's January, that is about to come due. So if you exercise that forbearance in the very beginning of the pandemic, it's about that time now where you should be discussing with your bank potential options. What I've heard from clients is that some of them are permitting the missed payments to be put in the back end of the loan, but that requires an application, and whether you get approved or not, that is a risk. Another option being provided by banks is for them to apply for a loan modification. The problem is, in my experience, is that a lot of banks don't really put you in review for a loan modification until you're actually in default, which means you've missed a mortgage payment. That's not a part of the forbearance, and that also is not an option for many people. And the final option that I'm getting is that you're able to make your payments as normal again, but you need to pay all the arrears in one shot on your first payment, which is going to be impossible for a lot of people. So gear up, understand your options, know what's coming, that you may not get the options you want once your forbearance runs out, and you may be subject to the beginnings of a foreclosure proceeding. And you may want to at least get on the phone with an attorney, talk about what you may want to start doing or thinking about, some options potentially to save your credit or to gear up for foreclosure defense and a potential bankruptcy. So these are all things that you need to think about if you're in foreclosure, about to be in foreclosure, or if you have a commercial or abandoned property. Again, this is Veer Patel. Thanks for listening.